the mess on the bench here. It is computer stuff, camera gear, notebook, a bunch of other random shit, so ignore that. We didn't start the morning off super well. Oh, what the fuck's my hand on the other side here? Literally walked into the bathroom and dropped my socks into the fucking toilet. That's fine, it's all good. So we recently just finished the cut about a couple of days ago. I got down to about 70, I was hovering between like 73, 74, depending on how much sodium and like stuff I was taking. In terms of leanness, I'm pretty happy with where I got to. Like if I want to get stage lean, that's another story of going like even harder and heavier on the cut, probably doing it for a bit longer as well. But yeah, got to where I wanted to be. I'm pretty happy with that. So I've just gone back up to maintenance calories. My food that I'm eating is changing now as well. Now I've got a bit more freedom with how much food I'm eating. My calories were down at like, I think my calories went down to about 1,980 calories a day, which for me was just ridiculous. Like the amount of activity I was doing in terms of working, riding to the gym, training, doing extra cardio at the gym, like it was just crazy. My body was burning out real hard. So the last couple of days, the last 2 days, I've been back up to 2,980. That's like my maintenance range. And god damn, do I feel good. So this morning, I'm going to take you guys through what I'm eating for breakfast. Super awesome, super nice. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys what I'm eating. Oh, why is it not focusing? I'm going to show you guys what I'm eating for breakfast. Go through a full cook video, so you can join along with that. I log everything through Macro Factor. So this is pretty much what it was all yesterday. Looks like a lot of food, but I will run through everything anyway now. Got a bunch of stuff to put away first before I do anything. I always start the kitchen with like a clean workspace, otherwise I will just lose my frickin' mind. That's dry, kind of dry. Need the yogurt. Food scale as always, if you don't have one, can't fucking buy one, they're cheap. I think this one was like $10, $15 on Amazon. Currently sharing the house with someone, but this fridge is full, bro. Look at that bad boy. I'll show you. Actually, gotta take it out. 4 kgs of yogurt. Look at that. It's fucking huge. Boom. Big boy. Big boy tub of yogurt. Well late. It goes live tomorrow. So it's Sunday now. Monday tomorrow for me. Not ideal, but it's fine. Okay. This. One of these. Let's get yellow. No, found it. It was there. Oh, I forgot how many eggs I was supposed to make. 4 eggs, not 3. I want to use mozzarella. I don't even cheese. I don't use mozzarella. It's nice. It's all good. I think that's everything. Look at the onion over there. Cool. So pretty much everything you need. I could have yogurt. I've got an onion, small onion, take a little tiny one. 4 eggs. There's my 4th egg. We've got cherry tomatoes, mushrooms, capsicum or pepper, bell pepper, whatever you want to call it, garlic mince, some cheese, frozen berries, the Greek yogurt. I think I already pointed that out. Yeah, basically gonna make an omelette, and ooh, before I forget, sourdough bread. Making an omelette with Greek yogurt and like berries mix. Oh, and honey is also not on there. Where's that bad boy? Honey. All right, let us get cooking. I try to work like super fast when I cook, so bear with me. I probably won't talk too much because I want to try and get as much done in the shortest amount of time.
Yeah, childlike creativity and humility, what I needed. I'm like a fetus, cause I depend on you. This life to get deeper than swimming pool. It's a long walk like a centipede.
Some things like berries, you can eyeball that shit. Like an extra few berries out of a cup isn't gonna kill you. Extra few calories. Like an entire cup is like 60 calories, so extra few grams will be like nothing.
When you grow up, you slow down to make all the moments last.
So, starting with the onion, so I want to cook the onion first. I don't know, for me I find if I've got onion in something, it's always going to get cooked first. Because you don't really want to eat raw onion in this sort of dish. Just a light spray of cooking oil. Might get a bit noisy now, I'm going to turn the fan on so I don't stink out the house. So, onion goes in. Also, there's just like certain things you don't want to cook too much. So like, onion's gonna go in, I'm gonna turn that down a bit. We got, oh, I do have fresh garlic, but I also just want to finish this. So, got a teaspoon of garlic. I absolutely, oh my head. I absolutely love garlic, so don't be afraid to go with a little extra of that stuff. It's done. What's next? Also, you sort of learn eventually like what takes longer to cook. Like for me next, I'm gonna go with the bell pepper. I already used half of it yesterday, so just gonna take the seeds out of the other half. I always take the bin out of the like wherever it's hiding, and then just put it next to me if I'm cooking. Especially if I'm trying to cook fast. Like I don't want to get it out of the cupboard to go into the bin. Just have it right there next to you. Like I just throw stuff into it. Keeps my workspace clean too. Capsicum, bell pepper goes in. I'll call it both because I don't actually know who's watching this, whether you're from the US or whatever. We can go a little bit higher, maybe a little bit of char to it, a little bit of colour. Our berries here are just like on a really low heat, just to defrost basically. I'm not a huge fan of frozen berries. I'd much rather have them at like roomish temperature. So berries will just sit there and cook. I add a little honey to it later, just to one, get a bit of sweetness, and also just nice to cook them in a bit of honey. Mushrooms. I'm going for like 5-ish mushrooms. Based off yesterday, probably got a 6 one. Take out the stalks because no one eats those. I mean, I think it depends on the mushroom, but for these ones, I don't know how good this is going to be, but fuck it. Especially me being left-handed, you guys aren't going to see too much. When you're holding shit, don't hold it like this. Have it so like your knuckles, like the blade will slide back and forth against your knuckles. That way you got 0 chance, or minimal chance, of cutting yourself. And just rough little dice up. Whack that in. At this point, I do add just like a little bit of butter. Literally a tiny bit, nothing much. So, gonna add about a tablespoon-ish of honey into the berry mixture. Don't get me wrong, I like Greek yogurt, but a bit of sweetness never hurt anyone. And now last thing, we just have our tomatoes, just kind of assortment of them. So I usually go for like 2 of each colour, so like a couple of red ones, a couple of dark red ones, a couple of yellow ones, and then like a yellow, like a real weird yellow one. So yeah, that's about right. Sourdough, I want to defrost, so I'm just going to take a piece out and just sit there on the chopping board now. That one down. Just like the tomatoes don't need to cook too much, so they just go in last. I just want them to get a little bit of like, just blister a little bit, go a little bit softer. Whereas like the onion I want to cook, the garlic I want to cook, the bell peppers I just want them to char and go a little bit softer. So that's why, like, I mean, you can just cut everything up and then start cooking, but I think once you've made something at least like once, maybe twice sometimes, it depends. What was I gonna say? Then you can start, like, you know, you've done it before, you know what you're doing, sort of, I guess. So you can start doing it a bit more efficiently. Because if I was cutting all this up still, I haven't even started cooking. Whereas, like, at this point, I'm almost done. Like, the hardest bit now, or the next bit after this, is literally crack my eggs into the bowl, mix it all up, and then toast my sourdough. Pretty simple. Very nice. Now that the honey's added to there, it's like a bit of a, become more like a jam in the berries, which is kind of nice. I'll show you that. Bit more of a jam, which is good. I can turn that one off and I'll just leave it on the stove. It can still, like, the strawberries are probably still a little bit frozen. Give that a couple of seconds. We have I think it's about like 175 grams is a serving of Greek yogurt. So, like, I probably don't have to weigh all my food. I'm pretty good at eyeballing stuff now, but it literally takes like 2 seconds, and then, like, you know within yourself that you've actually measured everything, and you're not like overestimating or underestimating how much you're eating. Especially for your proteins, like, that's the shit you want to be hitting. What did I do that for? Man, these white eggs are fucking whack. Oh, that one-handed crack, baby. Ready? Do it again for you. Boom. One-hand crack, no shells. Now, there's 2 ways you can do the omelette. One is you, like, evenly space everything out in the pan, and then you whisk the eggs, and then you crack the eggs into the pan, and you basically fold the omelette. But that takes a lot more effort. So we just crack the eggs in, mix it all up until it's cooked, almost cooked actually. And then what we do, just to finish it off, is we add about 30-ish grams, which just thinks like a pinch or like a handful of cheese, just enough to sort of just lightly cover the top. And if you're ever wondering, like, I would weigh your cheese because you have no idea how much, like how small the amount of cheese you can actually have is. It's crazy. Like you think you can have this big, massive amount of cheese, good luck. There goes half your calories for the day. You're done. Let me turn this off. I fucking ran out of salt last night when I was cooking, so I have to go buy salt today. I usually have like a big, massive, like 2 kilo salt thing, but that's done. So I'm just gonna pepper it up. Maybe a touch of like garlic powder to replace the salt. That should be fine. One last little mix. Once the egg goes in and the cheese, it takes like 2 seconds. But that is everything. I definitely did not make it look pretty, but I mean, it's all about taste in the end, really, isn't it? So that's done. While the pan's still hot, I'll actually turn the pan back on. Sourdough is gonna go on. Toast that a little bit. Everything's pretty well done. It's got yogurt, now like berry jam mix. Perfect. All in all, it's not many dishes, which is nice. It's literally like 2 pans, chopping board and knife, and then you've got your, obviously your serving stuff like your bowl and plate. But other than that, pretty good. Sourdough is lightly toasted, and that, my friends, is breakfast. I will show you the macros in a second. I'll just chuck them up on screen. And I'll leave like a recipe up on screen too, you guys can follow it if you want. Alright, that is actually going to be the bulk of the video, honestly. I did want to do a bit more of a cook up, more of a, my calories have changed, no longer in a deficit, so food is a bit more interesting and tasty. And yeah, I'm going to eat this, hit the gym. We're in a deload week this week, which is nice, like we just finished the cut, transitioned into a deload week, just lower volume and intensity. Still working hard. Gonna hit legs. We've got 2 more workouts on the deload. Then we'll have a rest day, and then we are back on for another 5 weeks of hard lifting, and then I'm probably gonna change programs because this program ends. I could repeat the program, but that'll be a total of like 12 weeks, I believe. So yeah, 5 more weeks on this one. Change programs. We might do a full body training session, full body program next. Yeah, I'm gonna smash this. I'll throw the workout in, nothing. I'll just do a few little edits and things and chuck that in, nothing crazy and long. That was the bulk of it. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'll see you in the gym. Towards the end of the cut, I found that like even after eating food, my muscles didn't feel full. I didn't look full, I looked very flat, which is just part of, which is why, that's why bodybuilders, they get quite flat towards the end of their prep, and then right during like their show, close to their show, they start loading up on carbs again. Just because, yeah, your muscles get so much more full from actually having food. But even the last couple of days that I've started going back to maintenance, I feel leaner and bigger purely because I've eaten more food, which is incredible. Okay. Got everything you need, ride to the gym, hit the gym, and that's gonna be the video. So we are just hitting a leg workout today. Nothing special. Probably not gonna commentate too much on the workout like I normally do. Just gonna sort of get through it, show you guys clips on each exercise that I'm doing. It is a deload. You've probably seen this workout on the channel before. If you're new to the channel, welcome. You can check the full workout out. I think it was like maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks ago where I posted the workout. So yeah, just gonna run through it real quick. Just sort of film a set or 2 here and there. Just getting about 4. Just 2 sets. Alright, 2 sets of leg press, 8 reps, couple of warm-up sets. MJ with the 23, look at me, I'm really ballin'. Tapping in with the real ones, pick up the phone that I'm calling. MVP in the Corrier, look at me, I'm really scarring. Maybe you listen and maybe you're smart and you take my advice. There's only a winner and every race at the end of the line. I got me a rush. You're good, man. You're fine, don't worry about it. So the deload, so it's just 2 sets of 8, it's nice. See it, it's fine. I'm shooting here for like 3. I took a little bit earlier, trying to get a video edited right after the water. Well, tomorrow I've got all day to all morning, sorry. My choice is off. There we go. Oh, I gotta edit first. We're supposed to be doing a Smith machine lunge, but we will go over and probably just like a walking lunge for 2 sets of 8, which is totally fine. Unless he's done in the next 1 set that I have, which I doubt, so. Make sure I'm getting depth. Oh, come on, one more. And then like 4 more weeks, I think it is, of training before I switch programs. I'll probably do a full body after this. That's my next program. Give me a bit more freedom in terms of running. I'm gonna be absolutely fucking destroyed. I think so. So I can like do a bit more running. I don't know, we'll see. We're only doing mobile training at the moment. I'm running like twice a week at the moment, so I could do more, but for now I'm happy with where I'm at. Yeah, lunge. It's just gonna suck. I think it's right. I'm gonna come back full up. Hold the weight after. Actually, nothing's happening. I have no idea what I'm looking at, so it's actually out there. Once I'm actually in that corridor, I'll be fine. 8. Oh, fuck me. Set this bad boy up pretty wide. Just to go. Work on our mobility while we do this. Just I wasn't going to talk anymore, but this one's important, just so you don't think I'm doing half-assed calf raises. Basically, some news research has come out, and there were 3 control groups doing calf raises, standing calf raises. One group did full range of motion, another group did the top half of the motion, and then the third group did just the bottom half, so not even going up onto their toes. And it showed that the group that did the bottom stretch portion, so the bottom half of the calf raise, actually saw twice as much growth, or almost twice as much growth as the other 2 groups. So for the next few weeks or the next few months, I'm going to try and be doing just the bottom half stretch portion of the lift and seeing what happens to my calves.